Hi, hello. Today I want to speak a little bit about our product called Acne and Beyond. First of all, I'll tell you the story how the product got created real quick. I spent most of my teenage years, my 20s, my 30s, all dealing with acne. I tried everything. I tried different diets. I tried different creams and scrubs and you name it. Like anybody else, with that many years of frustration, I tried everything. Nothing worked. I really didn't. And so eventually, I finally, after studying and studying and studying, many years of studying, I figured out what actually is the cause of most acne. Now, granted, there are a couple different kinds of acnes. There's what I would call the main problem that creates acne, sebum oil not being metabolized correctly, and therefore it becomes food to bacteria. And the bacteria, as it grows and thrives, that becomes the acne under your skin. The other kind of acne is hormonal acne, which is a different subject, but it's a lot rarer than just the regular, normal, commonly caused acne. Today I'm going to talk to you about, our product. It's called Acne and Beyond. First of all, I'll tell you why it's called Acne and Beyond. Beyond meaning it does many other things other than acne. First, I'm going to tell you why it works for acne. Like I just previously stated, we have a sebum oil, and if it's not metabolized correctly, it feeds bacteria that becomes acne. Well, in your body, there is what's called the coenzyme A factor. Pantothenic acid is a precursor for the coenzyme A factor to be developed in your body. But what the coenzyme A factor does, and the pantothenic acid, is it metabolizes fats. And actually, in carbs, to be accurate, it metabolizes carbohydrates and fats and actually utilizes proteins correctly too. But it's the fats that it's not metabolizing, including sebum oil, which is technically a fat. It's an oil. When that's not metabolized, it feeds a bacteria. The bacteria feeds on the sebum oil for its food. The bacteria grows and thrives and becomes acne. It becomes pimples. It's that simple. Generally, when people are getting acne, they are deficient in the pantothenic acid, the main ingredient, one of the main ingredients in our Acne and Beyond product. And therefore, it works extremely quickly. Starting day one, it starts correcting that deficiency and it starts producing that coenzyme A factor that you need in your body to metabolize fats correctly and efficiently. When you're a teenager, what happens when your body's developing sex hormones like testosterone and so forth, and when you're doing that, the coenzyme A factor within your body uses up a lot of, the development of the hormones, the sex hormones, uses up a lot of the coenzyme A factor supplies. And as a result of it using up a lot of that, it leaves you deficient as a teenager of the coenzyme A, hence the pantothenic acid. So teenagers end up breaking out with acne more than anybody on the planet. But that's because in that moment of their life, for those developing years, it's utilizing a lot of that coenzyme A factor on the manufacturing of the sex hormones, normal part of aging. Again, that's why the teenagers get most of the acne. But even adults, 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, still are subject to acne because not getting enough of that pantothenic acid, hence not creating enough of the coenzyme A factor, hence not metabolizing fats, carbs correctly and efficiently. There's many, many other things that the pantothenic acid does within the body and why it's needed, but that is why it works for acne. Now, the Beyond part, again, like I said, there's many other benefits to, say, the pantothenic acid, such as, like I said, helps convert the food into energy, the carbs, the fats, but it also helps utilize the proteins as well. As a result of doing that, converting that, it ends up being very important for the immune system, the nervous system, the GI tract health, just endless what it's beneficial for your entire body, every cell. Believe it or not, it even helps cholesterol levels because it converts fats and carbs into glucose. That ends up lowering your cholesterol levels and using the fats for your benefit. rather than the fat just ending up being elevated and ultimately to the detriment of your cardiovascular health, your heart health. Instead, it helps your health. It helps your heart health, your cholesterol health, your vascular health, and your health just in general. And as I said, it's a precursor to the coenzyme A factor. It's literally a necessity for it. It also speeds up wound healing. It's really good for the skin, helps minor scarring, wounds, just anything with the skin really benefits from that coenzyme A factor as well. Makes for a very healthy nervous system. It's great for your eyes, your skin, your liver, your hair. And like I said before, it helps create sex hormones. It promotes energy, because think about it, it's metabolizing fats and carbs into glucose that your body's going to use for energy. So it's very good for increasing energy. Another important factor in it is the adrenals. They need the coenzyme A factor to produce cortisol, which is an important anti-inflammatory produced by the body. Hence, the pantothenic acid promotes anti-inflammation. It helps rebuild adrenals, keeps the adrenals healthy. Many have probably heard of how people who've had adrenal burnout, adrenal exhaustion, they call it, where adrenals get exhausted and then you just feel tired all the time and burnt out. Your adrenals are getting burnt out. Well, they need the coenzyme A factor to be healthy. They need that pantothenic acid. And stress alone strips it out of your body. And it's extremely hard on your adrenals. Just stress. It don't matter what the cause of stress is. Emotional stress, a relationship, physical stress, I busted my toe stress, anything. Just any source of stress still is stress. And it's hard on the adrenals, so you need even more pantothenic acid during times of stress. Most people go through stress every day, every week, every month, to some degree, but we never replenish with the pantothenic acid like we probably need to in a current high-stress world we're in. Again, very good. They call it almost the anti-stress vitamin, because stress depletes it, but supplementing with it helps your body cope with stress so that you don't get issues because of what stress does to your body, because it does strip it. Also, it's good to know that there's super high concentrations of the coenzyme A factor within your liver. The important part of that is the liver helps obviously get rid of toxic substances. But again, let's say you become deficient or drained of the coenzyme A factor. You're low on it. Well, all of a sudden now your liver becomes compromised. And we know what happens when your liver becomes compromised. You're not filtering the blood that runs through it every 3 to 4 minutes. So you're not detoxifying your blood. All of a sudden you can't handle it. All of a sudden you become sensitive to all chemicals because you're in overload and you can't efficiently process the toxins out of your blood. So your liver, once that gets compromised, your energy gets compromised. Your health gets compromised. Anything that gets compromised that's filtering your blood, the liver, it's common sense. If you're not filtering your blood good, your blood goes to every single thing in you, all the capillaries and arteries, and delivering to all the tissues and the joints and on and on and on. If that is compromised, you are compromised. That's just another really important part of the pantothenic acid. And again, that's why I call it acne and beyond, because it goes beyond acne, way beyond. Many other things. I could also say it acts as a beauty product, not just because of the elimination of acne and minor scarring, but because it shrinks skin pores. Yeah, shrinks skin pores. And what happens when you shrink skin pores? You look younger, because young skin has very small pores. That's why it looks so smooth and perfect. Well, this promotes the shrinking of skin pores, which makes you look younger. It also softens the skin. It heals the skin. It's so good for the skin, even beyond the elimination of acne. People that have no acne could take this and they would see younger looking skin, healthier looking skin, softer, brighter, just fresh looking, smaller pore size. It's going to make you look better. It could be classified as a beauty product just because of that. Not even because of the acne. just because of those other factors. In the Acne and Beyond, we also have milk thistle in there. And milk thistle is because it's wonderful for the blood and for the liver. And again, clean liver, clean blood, clean skin, healthy, vitality. Same with the other. I put burdock root in there for the same reason. It's a great blood purifier, cleaner. It's all about the blood. Dandelion root, again, wonderful for the liver and the blood. And that's what we're targeting here. Blood and liver. Blood and liver, blood and liver, because skin depends on blood, blood depends on the liver. This product is geared towards cleaning your liver, cleaning your blood, replenishing all the factors that pantothenic acid does when it is deficient in your body, such as low energy, high fats in your bloodstream, in other words, cholesterol, fatigue, lethargic, and so many different things. Hence, that is why it's called Acne and Beyond. There is even other benefits too that I am possibly forgetting. The biggest thing to realize is that the pantothenic acid / coenzyme A factor, it's in every cell of your body. Every cell of your body requires it and utilizes it every day. And again, in the world of stress and toxicity, we need it more than ever. And the beautiful thing, there's no side effects. Now I just remembered one thing I did forget, even though I sort of did say it, the way it metabolizes fats, carbs, and proteins. It is amazing for digestion in general. It promotes digestion too. Even gonna promote your elimination organs working too a little better, because it gives the body that energy to say, hey, I want to function correctly. Because the first thing that happens when you lack energy is everything within your body, all different organs, all different systems, they start not working like they should. It's no different than a workplace, a farm. If you have a bunch of hired hands and they're tired and they're weak and they're hungry and they're not getting what they should need for their general vitality, they're not going to work like they should. They're going to work at 20-30%, let's just say. Well, how good is that farm going to operate? Nothing good is really going to come out of it. It's probably going to fail. Ultimately, it will fail. The animals will suffer. The crops will suffer. The family will suffer. The finances will suffer. Nothing's going to function good. And it's the same with the body. When we become fatigued and tired because we don't have the nutrients we need, that is the outcome. Ultimately, that is the outcome. And mental willpower is not going to change it. You can be positive all you want, but bottom line, this isn't about a mental attitude. This is about biological factors. And biologically, we need this. We need this coenzyme A throughout our entire body. And like I said, it's most abundant in the liver, which tells you how very important it is. Liver, blood, body. Hopefully that helps explain. Thank you very much.